reel it in. I got the bag, tell a friend. She got some ass, bring it in. Bitch, I'm the new CNN, yeah.
Hey loves, it's your girl Lady T
and Rob and Eve. We got the girls in the back. So we are doing a drive along, and we're going to talk about one of the YouTube happenings going on right now. This is involving Domo and Crissy. So everyone is well aware of what's been going on between the two of them as far as them breaking up and Crissy getting into a new relationship very quickly after the breakup. And it got really bad, which is very crazy to think about, because when they did their whole, you know, we're breaking up video, it was, we're not going to be like other people who, you know, bash each other online. I don't even think it was a good month after that before the bashing online started. Snowballed very, very quickly. Very fast.
So y'all are already up to date, I'm pretty sure, of what's going on in the breakup incident. But this video right here, we wanted to talk about some new happenings that's going on with Domo and Crissy. So apparently, Crissy has not seen Dominique, which they call Wick,
yes,
since the breakup. I think since things have really been like going downhill. Yeah. I think she used to get him before she got with the girl and started being public with the girl.
Yes.
Because there was times I did see videos when they just after they broke up where I seen Domo in the background. Anyways, so
you've seen Wick in the background.
Wick, yeah, I'm gonna call Wick. Yeah, Wick in the background. So anyway, so now it looks like Crissy has not seen him in a while. I know she had posted a video a few months ago, I think Christmas or something, where like she had got him a bunch of gifts. I don't know if he got the gifts, but she hasn't seen the baby, but she's been posting him up on social media.
So Domo just recently, well, Crissy posted something just recently, like a throwback picture of Wick, and Domo proceeds to tweet something along the lines of, "Is it illegal for someone to post your child after you've asked them to stop?" So of course everyone automatically knew it was about Crissy. So Crissy goes and starts saying her little tweets, not really anything directly towards Domo, but little subliminal stuff. And you know, Domo tweets her stuff about, you know, being happy and all of that. So we wanted to talk about, is it wrong for Domo to not allow Crissy to see Wick? Because how old is he? About 2?
I think he's 2. Yeah, he's about to be 2, I think.
No, I think he's about to be 3, right? Or no, maybe 2.
No, yeah, 2. He's not 3. Yeah.
So she has been in this baby's life since he was born up until, you know, a few months ago. For me, I'm kind of on 2 points with it. Domo is the biological mother. She makes the decisions. I know it came out that Crissy was supposed to adopt Domo or Wick, but she didn't. At one tweet she said she procrastinated and never got around to it, and then she came back and said that it's the law that she cannot adopt Wick because she's not married to Domo. So in that state. So I don't know which is the truth. But it didn't happen. And so Domo is the mother. She makes the decision. She's the one that calls the shots. My hope for all of the, or at least for Domo, because I think in the situation clearly Domo was done wrong. So she's hurt. We get it. As much as she wants to say she's happy, the hurt is showing, and in the stuff that she is doing. So I hope that she's not withholding this child from Crissy out of bitterness and anger. That's what I hope. What I hope it is she isn't comfortable with what Crissy's doing now, who Crissy dates, all of that, which is a valid reason to keep a child from somebody. If you're all of a sudden now smoking weed and drinking, clearly that's what she's doing, because she put up a video of Mila rolling up the, you know, doing the thing or whatever. So if it's a thing where she doesn't want her child around your new girlfriend, you have to respect that. But if you and your girlfriend are living together or around each other 24/7, you're not going to say that Wick won't be around your girlfriend. And I think Crissy has tweeted that you can't tell me what I can post or who I can have the child around or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's my hope for it. If Domo is really doing this from a safety standpoint and not wanting her child around that, then I get it. Crissy can't be mad at that. You made the decision to hop into a relationship. You made the decision to be with this person that, honestly, from the way it's looking like, you cheated on Domo with this girl. And so you made that decision. So in reality, you were choosing this girlfriend in this new relationship over Wick. You know, if someone gave you the option to be with a man or have your children around you, what option are you going to choose?
My children.
There you go. So as a parent, you have to think about those things. Not saying no, and not saying you can't be happy, but maybe it be a slow, gradual process as far as you doing it the right way, introducing Mila to Domo. But lit meetings between Domo, Mila, and Wick be a group thing at first, and then you have to make Domo feel comfortable in the situation. But in the grand scheme of things, I feel like Crissy and Domo should have had some type of meeting to talk and discuss about their breakup and to heal from that so that they can have a co-parent relationship. So that's my thing. It's kind of like both sides. I just hope Domo's not doing this out of bitterness and it is coming from a place of, I don't like the lifestyle you're living now, so I'm not going to have my child around that lifestyle and around somebody who has disrespected me or someone who you've had some type of, affair with while we were together. I'm not going to allow my child around that.
My stance on it is, I hope she's not keeping Wick away from Crissy because, she's in her feelings still and she's still upset about Crissy moving on with old girl. I do believe that in the sense of maybe Crissy should have kind of waited, and then Crissy should have kind of like said, hey Domo, I'm dating this girl, whatever, and then let those two meet, because I'm that way. Like, all my sons have stepmoms, and I'm cool with them, but that was because their father made sure that me and their wives had a relationship, and that I was comfortable because the son's father is married. I'm cool with his wife, but him and his wife are broken up, but he has a girlfriend. I don't too much care for her, and not because of any beef or anything. I just don't feel comfortable around her, and I don't feel comfortable around my son being around her, because when they used to come up and get him, she never would speak. She would just really standoffish for whatever reason. I don't know, but then it became times where, like, when he wouldn't get my son as much, and I'd be like, well, why? You used to be doing good. And he was like, well, because, my girlfriend, she don't have kids. And said, what? Wait a minute. But she got with someone that had kids. So if she loves you and wants to be with you, she's got to accept your children. So I don't know if Domino's coming from a place of, wanting to protect Wick from the new girl and from Crissy, because I don't too much like to follow them either, but from what I've been told, that Crissy's wilding out. She's enjoying her life, drinking, smoking, going out partying, this and that, and that would be a concern for me as a mom. Like, dang, you're supposed to be, how do I not know you're doing that when my son's with you?
Especially if when we were in a relationship you weren't doing those things.
Yeah.
Now you've changed and you're doing those things. And there's a lot of background to it. Domo has said that Crissy doesn't care about Wick like that. It's all for show. She doesn't ask about it. Or before it got really bad, like, she wasn't concerned about him. But she wants to go online and act like she is concerned. So I'm sure there's a lot of background to it. I just hope that Domo isn't doing it from a place of bitterness and, anger. Because that's bad karma on you.
Yeah,
you're not going to ever want to heal from it, but all you're doing is putting bad karma into your bucket. So I hope that that's not what she's doing. I don't want that.
I mean, and even more for me, like, definitely I hope you're not doing that for that, but I do feel like this, and people probably won't disagree, that if you don't want Crissy to be in his life, now is the time to cut her completely out, because he's still young. 5 years from now, he's not going to know who the hell Crissy is. So it's good to, if you don't want her to have no dealings with your son, then you need to go ahead and cut all ties, all communication, all posting, everything that can tie Crissy back to Wick. Because that's going to be painful for him to have her in and out, and then him to have to grow up in y'all's mess. He had nothing to do with this. This was a child that y'all wanted. You know,
so basically you're saying if this is the decision she's making, yeah, it needs to happen. Like, there needs to not be no thing where either Crissy breaks up with Mila or something, and then you allow Crissy to come back around Wick, and then when you're mad again, like, it definitely doesn't need to be that. Like,
yeah,
if you make that decision, it needs to be a firm decision.
It needs to be the firm decision.
Also, if you are really saying this whole statement about, is it illegal, this, that, and the third, the reason why people kind of are taking it like, okay, now you're being bitter, it's because everybody posts Wick. T pages post Wick, fan pages post them. So for you to only get upset when Crissy posts them, it does seem because like
I would be more pissed off if some random person is posting my child, because you know Domo puts some pretty cute pictures of him, you know, his little dress and, you know, nice, and people go snatch pictures and post them up, and it's like, okay, everybody posts pictures of your son, but you can't get mad. You can't single out just one person because you have beef with that person.
Exactly.
And that person has his baby's names tattooed all over her damn arm and stuff. Yeah. So it definitely needs to be a thing of, you need to make sure you're doing these for the right reason.
The right reason.
And that's it.
That's it. Because I want Domo to, I really feel like she was really done wrong in the situation. My personal opinion. But I also know that things happen, people break up, but you don't want this bad karma on you. And if you are truly happy, you should know what the hell Crissy's doing. You should know what she's posting, because you're living your life. You shouldn't have no concern about what Crissy is doing. Let her post all the old pictures she wants, because honestly, I'm kind of trying to think, is it illegal if she's like reposting things that she's already posted and there was no issue of it being posted before? And I thought that when something is already put out publicly, that you can't sue if it's shared.
Yeah, it's very small windows, and you have to read the fine print. I mean, cause another thing I want to say, that I'm done with it, but another thing I want to say about the whole adoption thing, because that would seem to be the base of that, and Crissy would have a leg to stand on if she would have adopted Domo. My whole thing, Crissy would have a leg to stand on if she would have went ahead and adopted Domo. But this is my thing about that situation. This was a planned child. Would you?
I mean, they didn't know you were trying to get over it and you didn't put your signal on. You see Lady T trying to get mad. She ain't
trying to get mad at me, like he was slowing down with me. But anyways, y'all planned this child. Y'all planned to have this baby. So my thing, and with couples who are in same-sex relationships, do their research diligently. Most people will go to a state that legalizes or recognizes same-sex adoptions or whatever the case may be, and give birth to that child in that state. So that's my whole thing about that. Like, if everything was so planned out to even picking out the sperm donor and what sperm bank and all this stuff, that should have been the #1 thing, to go to a state that recognizes same-sex adoptions.
On Crissy's part.
On Crissy's part.
If she was serious.
Yeah. So
that would have been my thing, because at that point, they moved to Arizona. Y'all YouTube famous. Y'all can move wherever y'all want to move.
I mean, they got that
nice, you know, so you're right. If Crissy was really concerned about it, she would have been like, Domo, I want to move somewhere so that I can immediately adopt this baby. So I don't know. I kind of feel like my stance on it is I don't have a problem with it as long as Domo is doing it for the right reasons. I think the whole, you know, is it illegal to post this, that, and the third, it makes you seem like you're still checking up on Crissy, and like you're still worried about what she's doing.
Yeah, that right there is a really fine line. You're going to have to really, like, I don't think, because that's the case, you're going to have to take every picture that anybody has ever posted of Dominique down. If that's the true intent.
Yeah. So, you know,
either you want no one posting your son, then okay, yeah, you pursue it and you sue everybody who's posted up pictures of Wick. But if you just don't want her doing it, then that's showing another side of the situation.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. Lady T is hangry.
Loves, I's hangry. I want a Waffle House. I done went to 2 Waffle Houses already, and they're packed to the rim.
In my opinion, that means it's a sign that that ain't what you're supposed to be.
It probably is. So now we're going to detour somewhere else. You know.
So we'll wrap it up. Let us know what you guys think about the situation.
But then what y'all think about like
I got my weekend hair in, y'all. I went out yesterday. It's All-Star weekend.
Tell everybody who you hung out with yesterday.
No.
Tell everybody who you hung out with yesterday.
I ain't hung out with nobody.
She did.
We're out of here. Bye, guys.
Mwah.